Sartika. Welcome to this webinar, everyone. Some of you, I recognize some of the name here. Some of them are students, yeah, from lots of university, I think, various, yeah. I found some name here from UIN RADEN FATAH and also IAIN Curup, and I'm not sure with the other name, but welcome. Welcome to this webinar. So my topic for today is using Mendeley for journal writing. And without further ado, I think we can start the activity right now, yeah? So because we don't really have much time. Uh, Now, oh, we have someone from Surakarta. It's so far away. Hello, Surakarta, Sulsel. Now I will start the webinar here. Let me probably host can able me to share my screen, so I can share my screen here. Can the host share, able me to share my screen from my laptop? Here. Oh yeah, a little bit trick, yeah. If you want to save your quota, you don't have to join the room with video, yeah. You can enable your video, so you will save your quota. I learned that trick a little bit from my students.
Oh.
Maybe it can be useful for everyone here. So if you want to save your quota, you can you don't have to, you can disable your video, so it won't take a lot of quota, like for 1 GB for 40 minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
I still can share my screen. Actually, let's wait for another couple seconds. Yeah. Because we already tried this before the seminar start, but I'm sure we won't have any other like big problem today. Uh, my my presentation here is quite a little bit. I'm not going to talk about like the definition of Mendeley. It's more like how you using it. So I can say that my presentation will be, it's a little bit like a tutorial, and then I will give you a little bit of my own experience while writing my journal or my research. Yeah. Um, it's like a mechanical thing. So I'm not going to preach you with my definition or why it is important for you to start to write, or how are you going to start writing. It's really, everything here is really based on experience. And then if I would like to share it with fellow friends here, teman-teman mahasiswa, teman-teman sejawat di sini, ada yang ada banyak ya, kayaknya juga dosen-dosen dari universitas lain. Jadi kemungkinan saya bukan, jadi saya tidak menggurui ya, jadi ininya di sini. Nanti kita bisa sharing pengalaman ketika Anda atau saya menulis jurnal. Biasanya ini yang saya terapkan kepada mahasiswa under my advisory. So they want yeah, I'm a kind of person who very moody. My mood is swing so much. So sometimes if you do this, so if you do this kind of thing, like this trick, it will make your life easier. I still can able to share my screen here. I think we need to give a shout out for Nur Sam from SMP Negeri 2 Bungoro, Sulawesi Selatan. It's so far. How are you, Pak? We have some people from Yayan Curup, UIN Raden FATAH, and then here from Maros, Pak Badarudin, from SD Negeri 160 ya. Jauh sekali ya Pak. Sampai selamat berjumpa kita di sini. Ada dari Surakarta juga. Glad to hear that, sir. I really hope that we're going to have fruitful presentation today. Yeah? So I still can able to share my screen here. Maybe host, you can able me to share my screen so we can start or maybe we can wait for other. It's really to you.
Yes. I think it's done.
It's done. Can I
Yes.
share right now? Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, I still
No?
can. Yeah, I still can share. So host disable participant to screen sharing.
But here for all participants, I think it's done. Can you check it?
Let me check. Yeah, let me check. No.
No.
Belum bisa. Ya, belum bisa.
Okay, can you check it? Sorry.
No problem. Masih belum ya? Apa ya? Ini sudah di-pin videonya. Oh. Jangan ke sini dulu. Ya mau ngomong apa? Nanti dulu. Ibu mute dulu ini.
Sudah on semua? Sudah.
Enggak bisa ya. Host disable ininya.
Okay, and now can you? Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Now, yes, I can share it now. All right. So here, wait, I need to. Here, yeah. Too big for me. All right. So the title of the presentation is using Mendeley for journal writing. Yeah, as we know that Mendeley is it is actually what do people call it actually? Yeah, for this thing, it's citation manager. This is a citation manager where people where this thing help people to write their citation easier. because sometimes when our advisor or the editor of a journal want you to they have this citation that need to revert to some, like for example APA style or Chicago style, atau kita sebutnya kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu ya gaya selingkungnya, ya. Now, by using Mendeley, so it will help our life, yeah. You will save a lot of time and a lot of energy in writing the reference. So before we start, uh, of course, this the citation manager will help you work with your journal writing. But all you need, the most important thing is that you need to plan a consecutive step before you start writing your journal. Uh, what I mean by a consecutive step is here. Yeah, you need to have ini agak ganggu ya. You need to have this preparation before you start your research or before you start your journal. First of all, it might help you if you have concept mapping, research titles, of the section of your paper, and then the outline of your paper. And also the last one, by having that, we may start writing our draft. Now, here's what I mean by concept mapping. With concept mapping, you can start with, like, you need to reflect if you have an idea of things, if you have an idea of variables. So you may start with make a map of your mind. For example, like this one. Yeah. So this is, maybe you want to have a research and then you may start your introduction. Of course, you will have your variable here. What are my variable? And then you can start with your introduction, and then what are my research questions, what are the context of my research. And then in the you will have literature review here. You can also have the method here. And then what about my results? And then what I found out, how I know. And then you can also, after that, you will start with your discussion and then the reference. Now here in the reference, you will get a lot of help from Mendeley. Later on, I will show you, but this is just my opening, yeah. And then other than mind mapping, maybe, I'm not very comfortable using mind mapping. Actually, you can start with a simple one, and then if you want to just stay on your track, you can start with a timeline like this one. I took this. So this timeline I got it from University of Manitoba here. So so while writing the research paper, this is the timeline. Maybe you can have your target date here. Yeah. And then what are the date completed? So you can choose a topic here. What are my topic? And then so until, and so on and so forth, until it's all finished. So the timeline here, I think timeline will help you to make you stay on your record. Yeah. So you won't distracted by watching Korean drama like too much. Yeah. So with timeline, you will have your life schedule. Yeah. Especially because you're not in the classroom. Especially because sometimes when you write a journal or when you have a research, you do it by yourself, right? So no one really going to say that, oh, you have to write this down, like this is your due date. No, you don't have any more advisor. Or in this case, if you are students, if you are university student, I think it's all, of course, you still have your advisor. I'm not me my students, I don't think my students really like me because I'm their advisor. But I think this kind of thing is because I usually rush my students, yeah. But if the students doesn't have their own timeline, they will get lost because an advisor just give you advice. You are the one who have to um, you know, finish those timeline. Yeah, you have to finish you have to be disciplined with your timeline. You can always have the timeline just like I show you before. I will share it after the presentation, yeah, with my in the PDF file. Or you really you can think of your own timeline, yeah. So it's not, it's just my advice, yeah. Hanya, I just share my experience now. Of course, this step may seem insignificant, cuman timeline atau cuman mind mapping gitu ya. Tapi it will save you from frustration, ya. Akan sangat membantu ketika kalian rasanya aku nih sudah di mana gitu, kok dosen aku belum kasih ini. But if you have the timeline, you can also show them that this is my timeline, this is my target, this is my project target. So can you help me with this? Trust me, I think your advisor would love that, ya. Atau yang kita kayak yang dosen atau yang guru gitu ya, by having timeline, you have a disciplined time to finish your project here. And then the next thing is that your research title. After you have variable, after you have your timeline, after you know what you're going to do with your project, you have to decide on your title. And so you have to remember that the title is a reflection of your study. You have to think of the subject and scope of it, so you won't go anywhere. Oh, it's almost finished, yeah, in 10 minutes. So title identifies your variable and reveal how you will organize your study. Next will be the stock the sections of your paper. For me, I make if I have, so you need to store relevant material in a folder. So I usually, when I download some PDF or some sources, I will put, so I'm going to use this PDF for my introduction. I will put it in the introduction folder. Oh, I think this book is useful for my method. So I'll put that in my method or result or discussion. So you can put it in a different folder so you won't get lost. So you won't, or you won't get confused. If you are professional, or you've done this as your daily in your daily basis as a researcher, maybe you don't need this step. But if you are new like me, I like to make it like this, especially if you are students. So you will store items. Your stored item will, it could be some figures, some reference, or some ideas. Yeah, it will help you a lot. And then outline the paper. So do not start, yeah. I think it's very important. Do not start writing without your outline, because an outline is like a roadmap. Yeah, an outline details how you will get here to there, and then from one point to another point. And then by having a roadmap, it will help ensure that you take the most direct and logical route. So you won't beat around the bush and then go everywhere. Yeah. Uh, it will help a lot. Yeah. So do not start writing without it. Or if you have a co-author, or co-author, maybe the second writer, co-author, or if you have helps from advisor, you may wish to get feedback from them before the process or before you start the writing pace. Yeah. And if you can, we will always go back here, stock the sessions of the paper. We will use this a lot in our outline. Yeah. For maybe I will show you a little bit with my outline here. I like to sometimes, for me, I will like, so I already have my title here, and then introduction, I will put this, and then this is my outline. It's not finished. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you can start with your own outline. Actually, this one is still, mine is still, it's not a perfect outline. You can make your own outline. Yeah. um and then we can start writing our draft after we have outline. That will be our draft, and then you can put anything like before. I already have some experts that I'm going to use for my title, so I put it there. under my outline. Now, because start writing your draft with Mendeley. Yeah, if you have your laptop right now, if you join this room with your phone using your Zoom, maybe you have a separated laptop with you. You can go to mendeley.com and install the app in your laptop. You can choose. Yeah, let me give it here. You choose your desktop. Yeah, if you use MacBook, Windows, or Linux, and you have to create account. After that, after you have all of them here, you are ready to start. Yeah. So before we start the business, you can start with Mendeley. We can practice it together, or you can pay attention now and practice the use of Mendeley ladder. Yeah. So the biggest point here is that practice, 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 and then we will change our habit actually, yeah, by using this. Wait. Now let's roll. Yeah, let's roll the drum. I will show you the use of Mendeley here. Now here, yeah, before we start, you will have this, yeah. You'll have this, and then you can go to mendeley.com and then you download it. Yeah, you click download, and then it will appear this, yeah, in your laptop. And then you can download, because I use Windows here, I will click this one. If you're using Apple, like a Mac, yeah, MacBook, you can download here, or if you use Linux, you can download here. And then let's see here, yeah. I finished with that. I'm going to start this one. After you have your Mendeley with you, it's a little bit distracted ya yang ininya ya. Ini saya harus pindahkan kemana ini? Oh wait, nggak apa-apa di sana. Wait, mungkin di sini ya. Now, ini nanti muncul Mendeley-nya seperti ini, ya. Now, after you install it in your laptop computer, you will have to make your own account, and then yeah, of course you have to remember your account. Now, nanti akan muncul yang ininya masih kosong ya, kalau teman-teman masih baru. Ini akan kosong. Terus, next thing, you want to have this in your Microsoft Word. So integrated with your Microsoft Word. You should go, the first thing you have to do is you have to go here to Tools. Yeah, come to Tools and install. Nanti ini kalau saya, because I already installed this Mendeley desktop to my Microsoft Word plugin. Nanti kalau kalian bisa diinstal ya. Jadi diklik saja install. Nanti di sini kalau dia sudah berubah menjadi uninstall, berarti sudah ready di Microsoft Word kita. Nah, sebenarnya selain Mendeley ada banyak lagi yang bisa kita pakai sebagai citation manager. Ada waktu itu saya pernah coba pakai Zotero, ada juga EndNotes ya, atau ada juga Docker. Docker itu udah kayak masukin mind mapping juga ya, sudah tinggal masukin ini. Tapi semuanya itu sebenarnya sama ya, intinya sama. Tapi yang paling mudah itu penggunaannya adalah Mendeley ini ya, yang mudah dan gratis ya. Saya sangat suka yang mudah, yang gratis gitu ya. It will help us. Jadi yang paling penting itu mudah dan gratis. Jadi kita pakai Mendeley. Nah, sudah tadi saya contohkan untuk mendownloadnya. Nanti kalau misalnya ini kosong, ya sudah diinstal, nanti plugin-nya yang paling penting tadi, ya. Nah sekarang kita akan, kalau misalnya ini kita lakukan, kalau misalnya kita biasanya ini ya. Nah ini saya membuka ini kita Microsoft Word kita. Nah biasanya kita karena saya males ngetik ya, kita ambil yang dari sini ya. Nah ini kata si Nunan nih, Nunan 2012 gitu. Jadi saya tidak perlu ngetik ya. Nah, kita pura-puranya ini, oke. Nah, sekarang ini kita pura-puranya kita mau mengutip dari Nunan. Dari Pak Nunan 2012. Nah, Kalau biasanya yang kita lakukan itu adalah jadi di sini ya kita ketik kurung buka ya Nunan terus koma 2012. Ya, lama bukan, terus selain lama ini juga, jadi ini sangat manual sebenarnya. Jadi ini kita hapus dulu. Nah, bisa dilihat di sini waktu di Microsoft Word kita di bagian references ini sudah muncul insert citation-nya ya, karena tadi sudah kita plug in sama-sama ke Mendeley. Dari sini kita bisa klik ini atau bisa di ALTM gitu ya biar muncul di bawah sini. Nah, tadi kita sudah ingat bahwasanya kita mau mengutip dari Pak Nunan 2012, an increasingly globalized and interconnected world with English terus kita ketik, jangan ketik manual, kita ketik di sini ya, Nunan. Nah, ini ya, jadi ada 2 Nunan, tapi saya mau pakai Nunan yang 2012 dan di OK. Klik OK dah, dia muncul di sini. Ya, dan otomatis dia muncul di sini. Nanti jadi jangan ketik manual ya. Misalnya kita akan buat reference. Nah, di sini ya, references kita. Nah, kalau misalnya dia tadi kan kalau kita tuh udah ketik lama terus nanti kita buat misalnya tadi si Nunan tahun berapa misalnya. Namanya David Nunan